Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in San Diego. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, September 3rd. You'll be interested to know, 48 years ago, today in 1976, NASA's robotic spacecraft Viking 2 landed on Mars after a nearly year-long journey. It began relaying information about the planet's atmosphere and soil, as well as color photographs of the rocky surface. This significant achievement marked a milestone in planetary exploration and contributed greatly to our understanding of Mars. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Expect knee to waist high swell early in the week, with waist to stomach high sets on Friday. Tuesday through Thursday mornings will be semi-glassy with light, offshore winds, becoming semi-choppy in the afternoons with stronger onshore winds. Friday morning will be semi-glassy, turning semi-choppy in the afternoon. Tuesday at Tourmaline and South San Diego. It's looking clean to fair in the morning until 10 at 2 feet. Then it gets a little choppy midday, but should be rideable for a sunset session. Best time to ride is at 6 a.m. with a 1.5 foot incoming low tide, when the northwest swell is 1.5 feet at 13 seconds, and the onshore wind is 3 miles per hour. The first high tide Tuesday will be 4.5 foot just before 10:30 a.m., with a 1.5 foot low tide at 4. This morning, it's cloudy and feels like 66 degrees with 8 miles per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:09 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:25. It looks like we're in for some patchy fog before 11 this morning, but it'll clear up, leaving us with mostly sunny skies and a high near 82 with a light northwest breeze. Tonight, expect patchy fog after 11 with partly cloudy skies, a low around 69, and calm winds. Looking ahead in the weather, expect patchy fog each morning through Saturday, clearing by 11 a.m. Days will be mostly sunny with highs in the mid to upper 80s and northwest winds. Nights will be mostly clear with lows around 71 and fog returning late. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, a unique half marathon from San Diego, California to Tijuana, Mexico is set to take place on September 15th. Organized by 3 friends, 2 United States citizens and 1 Mexican, this one-of-a-kind race starts at Las Americas Premium Outlets in San Isidro and finishes at the westernmost corner of the U.S.-Mexico border in Playas de Tijuana. A parallel 10-kilometer race will occur solely on the Tijuana side. The event aims to unite the running communities of both cities. Now on to sports. A series of posters appeared in Philadelphia on Monday, depicting Vice President Kamala Harris in an Eagles helmet, declaring her the official candidate of the NFL team. However, the Eagles state the posters are counterfeit. The team is working to remove these misleading political ads. The green posters, spotted around the city, show Harris holding a football with the phrase, "Official candidate of the Philadelphia Eagles." The posters appeared at various locations in Philadelphia. An NFL team endorsing a candidate is unusual, as the league promotes a nonpartisan initiative. In local sports, On Saturday, San Diego State opened their season with a dominant 45-14 win over Texas A&M Commerce. Danny O'Neal threw for 214 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Marquez Cooper added 73 yards on the ground. The Aztecs' defense held firm, forcing 3 turnovers. In Vegas, USC pulled off a thrilling 27-20 win over LSU. Miller Moss led the Trojans with 378 yards passing and a touchdown. Tyrone Hudson added 83 yards receiving, and the defense made key stops to seal the win. Last night, the Padres wrapped up their series with a 3-0 win over the Tigers at Petco Park. Joe Musgrove pitched 5 2/3 scoreless innings, allowing just 4 hits. Luis Arraez delivered a crucial RBI single, and Josh Hader notched his 31st save. The Padres, now 78-61, sit second in the NL West, 5 games behind the Dodgers. Tomorrow night, the Padres kick off a new series at Petco against the Tigers. In top news, about 40% of people over 65 with suspected dementia in the United Kingdom are not diagnosed. Early diagnosis is crucial for accessing specialized support. A YouGov study with Alzheimer's Research United Kingdom found that only 49% recognized memory loss as a dementia symptom. 22% had no idea how it affects people. Early signs like losing smell and struggling with tasks often go unnoticed. Dementia can affect driving through vision changes, balance issues, and visuospatial awareness loss, making safe driving difficult. If struggling with these while driving, seek medical help. In business news, crypto bros are no longer flipping watches, creating issues for luxury brands. Falling prices in the second-hand watch market suggest a prolonged recovery for first-hand sales. Europe's top luxury companies, including Richemont and Hermès, reported declines in watch sales. The vibrant second-hand market, worth $25 billion annually, has seen a glut of inventory, causing longer wait times for resale. Speculators who once drove up prices have pulled back. While certain brands like Patek Philippe benefit from pent-up demand, others face a mixed outlook. 9 consecutive quarters of falling values are challenging for luxury watchmakers. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is just over $59,100. Ethereum is just over $2,500. And Solana is $135. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates. With several locations in the San Diego area, Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. Scientists have identified the gene responsible for thorns in plants like roses, raspberries, and blackberries. Known as prickles, these defenses evolved independently in various species. Researchers found that the gene coding for thorns, called lonely guy or log, is consistent across different plant families. This discovery, published in the journal Science, reveals that the thorny trait evolved at least 28 times over 400 million years. Using CRISPR technology, scientists have engineered thornless varieties of tomatoes and roses, potentially making gardening and harvesting easier and more accessible. And in entertainment news, The long-awaited sequel, Beetlejuice 2, arrives 36 years after Tim Burton's original 1988 film. Despite early development, the sequel faced numerous delays. Burton and Michael Keaton shifted focus to Batman, and Winona Ryder reunited with Burton for Edward Scissorhands. The project saw renewed interest in the 2010s, with Seth Grahame-Smith writing the script. However, Warner Brothers paused it in 2019. Burton's passion reignited while working on his recent movie, Wednesday. The sequel reunites writer Keaton and Catherine O'Hara, with new additions Monica Bellucci, Justin Theroux, and Jenna Ortega. The story explores 3 generations of the Dietz family. Well, alrighty, folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the Indian spiritual leader, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. And he said, "Happiness radiates like the fragrance from a flower and draws all good things towards you." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in San Diego.